All right, this is Leftovers, season 2, episode 2. I'm just going straight back. I'm just going straight into the next episode from here. Uh, I looked up the word of. I looked up the name Axis Mundi of the last one, and from what I understand, it is a Latin for a. It's represents. It's some kind of a symbol that represents the center of the earth, where heaven sky meets um, um, the earth, something like that. Heaven meets the earth, and it no single there's nothing that represents the exact a symbol of it, but basically, whenever you have a tower of some kind that meets the connected to a world center, you have something with Axis Mundi. Interesting, because it connects heaven to the earth, and there is this implication of heaven taking all these people. You know, the opening from last season was with heaven taking people. Um, I wonder if that has something to do with it. Like, did they find the Axis Mundi, and it's like a portal to heaven? I don't know. Uh, I would need to go look deeper into that if I was gonna dive into it. This episode is called a matter of geography, so it does seem like the episodes are connecting us with hints of like a doorway to heaven or something. I don't know, but last episode's Axis Mundi, which is a geographic location of some kind of connection to the center of the earth. That's a geographic location, right? That connects to heaven. And then this episode is called a matter of geography, which is where geography is, you know, a location where the Axis Mundi could be. I don't know. I'm seeing connections here. I'm looking now. I'm going to be keeping an eye out for some kind of tower symbol, which will represent that connection. Okay, let's get to it.
Moving in. I'm John Murphy. We're right.
Dad! Evie!
Oh wait, this is the last season, or this is a dream. This is what happened at the end of. So we're gonna see what happened right afterwards. How they ended up all together like that. Oh yeah, where's the dog? I don't remember seeing the dog in the episode. Oh, so the son gave it to him and left it. He wasn't gonna come back. He just left the baby with them. I thought he was coming home.
At 11.
Oh boy. Shit, he's gonna tell him right now.
And she killed herself.
I sleepwalking, did all that.
I hire prostitutes to shoot me.
Yes.
I lied to you about my gun. I won't ever do that again. I'm sorry.
Let's just be honest. Be very refreshing.
It's okay. Do I have to say something crazy now?
Yes. Tell him about the time you jerked off with your friend in the room because he spun a bottle and sent it to it. Or how about when you locked yourself in a freezer, icebox, so that you wouldn't, I don't know why you did that shit and almost died in there. Freaking white shirts again? I didn't expect you to be listening to that.
Marital status.
It's complicated.
We live together.
We were both previously married.
We're committed.
We love each other.
Would you like to adopt another child? 1 month old, adorable.
He's white though.
You're good.
We're pretty.
Okay. That's kind of weird to just
Lily
throw that out
with
there.
one L.
It's gonna be official. Maybe the son couldn't tell him because he couldn't tell him where it came from. Oh my gosh. How many times? I heard this song so many times. He's gotta make sure that she's there. He had to make sure she was really dead. And no, I probably would have done the same.
There's a body in the back of my truck.
Oh my gosh.
My sister, did you know?
He's gonna
Her sister.
confess it?
Looking good, Billy Ray.
What
Feeling
the heck?
good, Louis?
Sorry, let me.
No way. Oh, reunited?
Dad and Nora adopted the baby.
Wow.
So she knows.
Well, shouldn't I just tell him that I know you're okay?
No. Jill, you can't.
Why not?
Because nobody's okay.
Oh, that made me think about the friend. Joe's friend.
I am. And so is Dad. And Nora.
I'm a big happy family.
Well, you could be a part of it. I mean, anytime.
I'm sorry. She wanted me to give this to you.
Oh, that's what he meant by she. So what? They're just gonna be outcasts? Why does he choose to stay with the mom? Well, I mean, technically that's not even his dad, is it?
Hello?
So he's hanging with his mom now. Architecture. I bet you it's what's something to do
But
with
I was here with them.
like connected under the
Our
earth.
understanding is that your family was here at the table.
Otherwise
Saying
you.
If I was sitting right here, I would have gone too.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Gonna happen again?
It did happen again.
Why wouldn't it?
So they're thinking it is geographically based. Whoa.
We hardly fucking leave.
I knew it. I kind of figured. Because these guys don't give a shit about the cults anyway. He was, well, so his conscience can be freed. He just turned himself in and he was like, oh. I had a feeling. Because I know that the affect guys don't really give a shit about the cults anyway. So good riddance to another one of those, you know. That. Where's the guy with the dogs? The guy that chews his bottom lip or whatever. Whoa. Not again. Not again.
What the fuck was that?
Oh God, is she gonna be talking to her? No, I knew it. Whoa.
Your dad's been released, isn't that great? Oh yeah.
Australia? What a coincidence. That guy was sending a letter to Australia.
You.
That you're alright.
Pretty normal.
When you agree that the laws of fucking nature
Kinda got fucked.
upside down or something.
Yeah.
I could sit around and cry about how the world.
Oh yeah,
fucking
this is a dog.
ended. I could start it up again.
Ah. I like it. I like the way you put that. So we're seeing it from their side now. It's just like Lost. You know, we would see the same scene from different point of views.
No wildlife admitted into the
Ah,
park.
that's why we haven't seen the
Further
dog.
blood work.
Hey,
Sorry.
where's the guy?
How are you?
I can help you with your situation.
What?
This is unbelievable.
Oh boy, now she's the one making a fuss.
A $50,000 deposit. Did it online. We don't
Oh
know
shit,
the
that's
owner.
right, that's right.
One second.
Oh shit.
Hard to say.
The house he burnt
You
down.
get one as easy.
Where? 500, 525, thank you. 525.
Auctioning.
520.
This is the place we decided on.
Yeah, but
You want to live here, bud?
Buddy.
And Joe?
Yeah, I'm
$3 million.
Holy shit. I just realized that's a tower. The guy is standing on a tower. Is that the access window? It's definitely going to be important.
Hey. My God.
Cut his hair.
Already. Hey. I'm your uncle.
You'd rather live in a garage than stay with us?
No, it's just, I've been helping out at the church. I should be close by.
What aren't you telling me?
He doesn't want to.
Well, why doesn't your body together and now you got each other's backs, huh?
Tell each other everything.
Maybe you should tell him about the patty stuff. He keeps looking into the freaking woods. He was waiting to see the deer or what? I wonder if somebody was gonna give them a pie and then disappeared on the porch. If the pie just dropped out of the hand, you know? God, why is it making me nervous? Whoa, shit!
Kevin.
Oh, God. Oh, shit, what the hell?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought it was more recent. I mean, that was
cannot go on with you treating me
from
like
earlier.
I don't exist. I just need you to talk to that.
What happened?
Just, slipped on some water.
The pie. They brought us a pie. It's on the kitchen counter.
Probably happened.
Chief Garvey has
Yep,
secured the
there it
pie.
is.
Pie is secure. Over. If they're part of your story or you're part of theirs. I'll see you when you get home, Kevin.
Hey. Are you the new neighbors?
Uh-huh.
Welcome to Miracle.
I thought it was Stitches. That's a band-aid. I thought it was Stitches before.
Nice.
Jesus Christ, it's just a light bulb.
No, it's not just a light bulb. Happens. You went all fucking in. Why? For what? What?
I'm sorry.
If there's something you want to tell me, whatever it is, I can handle it.
I love you.
What in the world? He's in the freaking lake? How the freaking hell did he go end up there? Ah. Uh-oh. What the hell? Okay, so I guess now, so Ben, we haven't seen the end of Kevin's flashbacks. Well, not flashbacks, blackouts. So it looks like that is making a hard return in this season. And now he's talking to Patty. But let me go back to the beginning first. I'll get back to that. So this episode dealt with the Garvey side of the situation, the point of view. We got to see a recap of everything that happened that led up to this moment here. With the daughter, with Evie going missing. Very, very much reminded me of Lost in season 2 when I forgot the guy's name, but you know when they were in the bunker and all that, when they all met up with Desmond. That was his name. I remember that guy. Yeah, it was like 7 episodes, seeing the same thing from different point of views. Very much the same way. Same guy too, who's doing it. So we got to see everything leading up to that moment of Evie going missing from the Garvey's point of view. We saw them adopt the kid and everything, and the fact that I think the main point is that Kevin is having some kind of psychological episode. Something major stuff is going on with him. He is losing it. They still haven't mentioned the magazine, I just realized. But anyway, they they adopt the baby. He's having his weird communications with the dead Patty. We don't know if it's real or not. Why just her? I don't know. Is it in his head or what? They don't explain anything. It doesn't make any sense. But there it is. It's happening. And then you have Noah coming to stay with them, and he told Noah about what happened with the whole burial and everything. And the dad is gonna go to Australia. He started doing what they let him out of the hospital, and apparently he did what the boy. He did what the voices told him to do, which is go to Australia for some reason. And coincidentally, the guy who's standing on the tower in the middle of the city, by the way, that might be the Axis Mundi kind of thing, because it's in the center, I think. He's sent a letter to someone in Australia. I wonder if that has a connection to where he's going, because it can't be a coincidence that the letter and him are both going to Australia, right? That crazy guy is not so crazy after all. There's something going on there between that, with that. And they lost their house because it got burned down. That was the house they were supposed to take, the house that the other guy burnt down, and then they bought a house for $3 million. But they only have some of the money at least because of her house being sold, which they found out. I knew it. That because of the Axis Mundi thing being introduced, they started suggesting that architecture may be a big part of this. Because Axis Mundi has everything to do with architecture, about how things are aligned in the world. Like fault lines kind of stuff. So those people bought a house for $2.1 million or whatever, because apparently she is going to that place. They believe that the place where her table was at is a center point where some kind of activity was. The conditions were perfectly met for when that happened. When that day happened, something triggered it. Probably like the freaking moon went across the sky and all the planets aligned. Something happened that day that triggered an event, and they think the house at the table was a connecting point. And because she wasn't at the table, it didn't happen. But something doesn't add up there, because Kevin was like, I thought he was literally having sex with that lady when she disappeared. So he would have gone too. I mean, is there like a range or distance? There's no way. He was right next to it seems. So I don't think his makes any sense to do with that. But there it is. And I think that the pie. You'll see. We're gonna see. I think so. I think the pie was somebody delivering a pie to our guy, and disappeared on the porch. So it may have happened already, or something like that. You know. I don't know who leaves a pie on the porch. You know what I mean? So I think that they disappeared on the porch, and it's still out. I feel like that's what happened, and we're gonna find out that there was something going on with them. We're gonna find out by the end of the season. I feel who the pie came from, because apparently I thought it was, because it wasn't from them. Who was it from, right? And the sister knows about the brother leaving the baby, so at least somebody knows about that. But he can. I'm not exactly sure why he won't let anyone know. But I knew that was the case. I just don't know why. Is it because it's Wayne's baby and all that stuff, or something? For whatever reason, he feels himself to be an outcast. He's choosing to not be part of the family, and so is the wife. I mean, his mom. I guess I don't know. It's like the two of them. It's weird. I don't know, it's like the two of them decided to just separate, and we're just gonna find our own path. I don't know. I thought Laura was gonna come back, but I guess I was wrong. And the son too, so he's still separate. At least we got to see him and the sister reunite for a little bit. She really wants him to come back, but he won't do it. So he's kind of just a lost soul right now. And then the main piece at the end there was the big what the F moment. My goodness. Okay, first of all, the cut on his forehead. So that was caused, but I thought that was from the incident from earlier. I thought he had a cut already, but apparently not. That's actually a new cut. And he was freaking slammed against his freaking oven. Now, only two possibilities. She is really there, or he is causing it. He's doing it to himself, which is the only realistic possibility. But are you trying to tell me that she's literally there? I don't understand, because the show always seems to eventually explain all of its supernatural stuff. Like, anytime something really crazy happens, they explain it away that it wasn't what you thought it was. It was a dream, or I don't know, it's voices in your head, so it might not be real. They give you doubt. So, because of that, how would I know when something real is... That's the point, isn't it? I think. What if something... I think that... I wonder, so is she really, really there? Because everything else makes you... Because everything else just ends up being not as crazy as you thought it was. I feel... What if she really is there? This is going to be the one moment where you think you're crazy and it's actually there. I don't know. I don't know what to make of all of that. Because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. They better have a good reason for what the hell she... Yeah. They better have a good reason for all of that. I'm telling you. That's all I want to say about that. They better have a good reason, because it does get kind of crazy frustrating. Because I don't know what that means, and it doesn't make sense. Nothing. It's the one thing that doesn't make any sense. And now he goes to sleep and he wakes up in the lake that's missing, and the same place where Evie disappeared. What? There is no words for for how confused that makes me. Right? I bet you everybody had the same reaction to that. It just doesn't make any sense. Because he disappeared, but Nora didn't, and she was right there. She was touching him. They are in the same spot, but he transports there. And because it's a blackout, it implies that he has something to do with it. But how? The two girls are still in there. The two girls' clothes and bags, their phone was all left in the car, and the lake has gone missing. That none of that makes any sense, and yet somehow he's there. Makes me think that he has something to do with it, but he doesn't realize his connection. I don't understand what he could have done while he was blacked out. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. What could he have done? There's no bodies. It doesn't know that they even left the car. It looks like they just disappeared. What does that have to do with the lake? It doesn't make sense. What does that have to do with the lake? Unless like a crater, like a earthquake opened up a chasm that drained the lake, but that doesn't make any sense. I guess she could have. Did she leave the car? Because wasn't the car locked? So confused. So confused. It looked like he couldn't get in the car, so the car was locked from the inside. Why would the door be locked? Well, I guess, I don't know. Because the car was still on, too. It said they parked and they were about to get out when they disappeared. It doesn't make any sense. But then again, when he was with the lady, she disappeared, too. And he didn't. Which makes me think that he's something special, right? Isn't that what they kept trying to tell him? That he is something special? Maybe you should just give it a second and actually listen to the lady. See what Patty has to say. This dead body, we know is dead. And he saw the dead body and yet it's still in his head. Makes no sense, but maybe he should try to talk to her and figure out what the hell's going on. Because there's definitely other things happening here that we don't understand either. That family that gave them the pie is messed up and crazy. And if they ever tie him to what happened to their daughter, that guy who was 6 years in jail for attempted murder is gonna be insane. He might just try harder this time. I don't know what the hell to think about that. Okay, that is something though, man. This show gets so crazy. Okay, that is episode 2 of season 2 of Leftovers. My goodness, I can't even begin to imagine what the hell will happen next. The show just keeps throwing you so many curveballs. You're not ready for what's happening next. Okay, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bam. Happy New Year.